I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry.
Hey. Let's get it, man. You already know what it do. The Faison View podcast back with another episode. You know how it go, man. Episode 169. Reopen. Great. Reopen. Hey, man. Look here. We in it today. Man, first and foremost, I want to talk to you about Color Power like I always do, man. Follow my brand, man. Make sure you shop Color Power, 1CLRPOWER.com, 1CLRPOWER.com, man. Best handcrafted jewelry, bracelets, waist beads, man. Hey, man, as you can see, I'm running out, man. I'm gonna keep on the collection going. But make sure you cop this, man. Cop some new drip for your family, loved ones, for yourself, man. Go get that, man, for your kids. Hey, man, look, you know what I'm saying? They love that glitz and glamour, and guess what? It's black-owned, handcrafted jewelry, you feel me? Let's get it, man. We getting right into it, man. Right into it. First and foremost, I want to talk about the topics. You already know I'm going to go through that. States are reopening. Guys, states are reopening. Look here. Hey, that's first and foremost. Hey, we're going to talk about that. Secondly, let's settle it. Which platform is the best? Let's settle it, man. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That's all subjective, but I'm going to give you my opinion. Next, you know what I'm saying? Kanye. Hey, no matter how you feel about him, he's a billionaire now. He's a genius, and we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about that, you feel me? Lastly, and y'all favorite, would you rather have $1 million or have a chance to make 2 wishes that do not include money? Let's get right into it, man. But before we get right into it, man, let me just let you know about this opportunity to really change your life, really to make generational wealth, really to make residual income, man. Really to push you forward in life, man. This is an investment that can change your life, man. So make sure you, man, just get in touch with me. I want to give you all the information on this opportunity that can change your life. And if I wouldn't be spreading the word. Honestly, I wouldn't be spreading the word if I wasn't in it myself and seeing the benefits from it. So, man, make sure y'all tap in. We're doing $25, $50, or $75 off initial payments, and I'll do that personally myself, just for you to understand and learn something new and gather a new trait, man. This could be pivotal for your life, man, years to come. You feel me? Generational wealth. You feel me? So let's get into that. So, man, let's go, man. States are reopening. I strongly disagree. You got states reopening like Texas, Georgia, parts of the West Coast. Man, I feel like that's a very, very bad move. And what we're not realizing, the longer we are outside, the longer we are interacting with others, the longer that we're gonna be inside. You feel me? Everybody want to go outside. Everybody want to have that summer 2020. Man, I'm ready too, man. I'm ready to get turned up. But guess what? We can't do anything unless people are mindful, wise, and go in the house, man. Go in the house, man. Be productive from your home. You go outside, go for a jog and stuff like that. But just stop trying to go out and about, man. You cannot keep on communicating with people for real, and that's just really what it is. Everything could be going so smoothly, you know. And what really hurts my heart, and I seen this that went viral. I forgot the location. It may have been Florida. It actually was Florida, where it was so many bodies in the cemetery that they couldn't even. And it's so sad because you got family members that can't properly give their other family member the funeral that they may deserve. You feel me? Like, you can't do certain things because it's becoming overpacked. Like these funeral homes and it's all becoming over capacity with bodies, and it's sad to say, but that's not what's shown on the news every day. People not seeing that every day. People are saying, "Oh yeah, we reopening." People in the nail salon. You had a governor that was just in the nail salon, but she was just talking all her people like stay inside and all. You can't do that. You can't give the rules out and then break them yourself. Come on now, like, it's so hypocritical, and I feel like this is a lot what our higher powers are doing. If you want to be real, they're being hypocrites because they're going out and doing what they're telling us not to do. You're the cause of the problem as well. You feel me? And it's just like when you really look at it in a grand scheme of things, it's just like the leaders of our world, man. You just be surprised, man. You just be surprised at who we let in, man. Just be mindful. No matter where it's at, not even just the president, just down below to senators, mayors, everything. Make sure y'all go out and vote. I don't care what y'all feel about voting, but guess what? That's the only change that's going to really be made because your vote, it counts, bro. People don't really understand that it counts, bro. It counts more than not voting. You feel me? So we gotta really be mindful of stuff like that, man, and really just teach the youth to understand that as well. I know everybody's not into politics. Everybody doesn't want to be into politics, but I know it is daggone sure that you need to be mindful of politics. Maybe you're not all embedded in it, but you need to be mindful of really what your country and what goes around in your state, what goes around in your city, what goes around in your town. You really need to be aware of that, man, because that really matters, man. Because in times like this, where we have no control, our leaders need to lead us in the right path. You know what I'm saying? So I feel totally like like I feel like different because it's like I'm looking down like reopen, but it's more confirmed cases. Yes, like I said previously, yes, they're not stating the people that are recovering from it, understandably, but guess what? They're not promoting either. They're not promoting these dead bodies from the coronavirus and showing them not even be able, and showing families not even be able to properly bury their loved ones and got them on streets and stuff like that. Because we can't properly bury them, first because all the things that are going on, and secondly, nobody can be outside. You feel me? So it's just like, man, oh man, oh man. Please be mindful. Please be smart. When we get a full realm of what's really going on and it actually being progress and stop, I don't feel like people should just be coming out their house. I understand that we had to work and you have essential workers, but honestly, it's just a tough time. It's a tough time, but that's why I say all the time, apply yourself in the house, promote your brand, really just gather another trait and really just try to find another way of source of income as well too. I know that's not easy, but at the end of the day, you do have a lot of self-made entrepreneurs that are getting money from their phone. And like I said to you earlier about the opportunity, that's what I do, man. I'm working from home, even though I have 2-3 other jobs, but guess what? I can't go to those jobs right now. I can't access that, but I do have 2 other jobs in which I can make income from my phone. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, and podcasting, and just keeping my mind afloat, man, and branding, and keeping my products in your face, man. I'm gonna keep on giving y'all good content. You feel me? So I just want everybody to just promote their brand, man, and be about be about yourself, man, because what you're really visualizing is we're gonna need a lot of more self-made billionaires, millionaires, and stuff like that, man. We gotta create our own wealth, man. For your kids, man. That if you want to do it for anybody else, do it for yourself, do it for your loved ones, do it for your kids, man. Create a generational wealth and make that name stand out, man. We all here for a purpose. You feel me? We all here for a purpose. Everybody be smart, man. It's like be safe and be smart. Just because they saying reopen, don't just run outside. Feel me? Because I seen parties in Chicago 150 deep. You seen parties in Atlanta, about 500 plus outside. Come on, man. Let's be mindful. Let's be smart. People are still passing away from this illness. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful, man. But let's on to a lighter note. Let's get to it. Let's settle it. Which is the better platform? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So before I say who, I've had my time in each one. You know what I'm saying? If feeling like, at the time that was the hottest. I can tell you in a time that I say Twitter first was the hottest. Like even though I still get on Twitter, it's not like how it was. Twitter back in 2010, 11, and 12 was the best Twitter. Because guess what? You have so much sensitivity nowadays. You can't say certain things. Back then, man, we said, you said what you meant, bro. It's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. At the end of the day, people had humor. But now you can't. You got to watch what you say. Regardless, I feel like you should watch what you say, but you just have the freedom of speech, man. You can joke, have fun, laugh, you feel me? Like, that was when Twitter was more of a welcoming, open space. Don't get me wrong, Twitter's still lit. Like, Black Twitter, of course, it's always going to still be lit. But I don't feel like it's to what it was back then. And for you guys don't know, like, of course, I'm from the DMV area. I'm from the D.C., Maryland area in particular. Go-Go. That's like how I view Go-Go. Like, Go-Go was so popularized and just legit back then. But now it just got, what I'm saying? I don't want to say watered down, but now it's just like a different atmosphere, per se. So, love Twitter, but I don't think that's my favorite, per se. Then next, I'd say Facebook. It was a time Facebook was lit, and I'm getting back into Facebook too as I get older as well, because I always thought Facebook was for a mature audience. When Facebook came out, that's when everybody was like really into it. I would say like 09, 2010, around that realm when Twitter, though they both were lit. But like with Facebook, I'm really starting getting back into Facebook too, because it's really essential too. It's really essential. Facebook is a real good platform to brand your stuff to anything. Facebook is where it's at as well. But like I wasn't too fond of Facebook for a long time, because just be honest, like being younger, you got your aunts, uncle, cousins, mom, dad, everybody on there, and you just like, man, I just don't. Let me get away from here, because it's like a family-oriented thing, and that's cool. But you want to have your own little space and get jiggy. You know what I'm saying? Get jiggy with it. And Instagram, man. Instagram, I feel like I'm gonna possibly say yes. Instagram, it was Instagram or Twitter between me, but I really think Instagram, because it stepped up the level of everything, because it had what Facebook brings and it has what Twitter brings as well. Even though you're just not just, speaking on the platform, it's like more pictures and stuff like that. But it's really how the design of it and how it's set up, and really just, honestly, the notoriety from it, because Instagram, to me, is bigger than both of them, even though Facebook is an entity of Instagram. Don't get me wrong, it is still within each other, but I feel like Instagram is better. It's better to promote, it's better to brand your things, it's better to really, in a positive manner, it's really to get your name out there so you can be seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the advantage of social media. You do have the other sides. We ain't gonna get on to that. But with Instagram, I would say Instagram's prime it's been a good 7 years now. I feel like its prime was really 2013 and above. I know Instagram probably came out like 11, 2010, one of them two. But its prime was like 2013, and it's still running, you feel me? I for a minute, I thought it was something gonna be, something else to overcome Instagram and stuff like that, but I don't think so at all. Snapchat, Tribe, nah. Instagram is where it's really at, you feel me? Like, hey, if I choose a preference, that's really what I go to, because I can do all in one on Instagram for real. So that's on that. And guess what? Just to talk about, and this is a good segue to talk about it with Twitter and having your own opinion and speaking your mind, man. This man has always done so, and he's a genius, musical genius. He's an icon. He's a legend. You can say what you want about him. I do not agree with all his views. I would definitely say that right now. I don't agree with all his views in certain realms, but guess what? I never disagree, and I never take away from his greatness, because he is great, and he's really set a precedent for everybody, and he's influenced a lot of people. You feel me? A lot of people. He's amazing. He's amazing. You gotta give him his credit, no matter how you feel about it. Kanye has now reached the billionaire status, man. Let me give it up for Kanye. Gotta give it up for Kanye. You gotta give it up for Kanye. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give credit when it's due, regardless of anything. You gotta give credit when it's due. And Kanye has just reached the billionaire status, and he already corrected Forbes, like, bro, this is, you know what I'm saying, y'all missing $2 billion, because it reportedly he's grossing net worth $1.3 billion, but he corrected and said it was $3.3 billion. And I really question that too. Like, yeah, because me and my boy had a long talk about this, and we were talking about ownership of what he have with Yeezy and stuff like that. You know, you didn't hear a lot of the numbers and stuff, but he has 100% ownership of Yeezy, and all rightfully so. He deserves every penny he gets, because at the end of the day, he influenced a lot of people, not just in the rap world, not just in the fashion world, just in the entrepreneur and being mogul, and really just knowing your worth and speaking up for your worth. Because if he was still in a contract with Nike, man, he wouldn't be receiving the earning he is. You know, at the end of the day, his rap career has the one jump started him. But at the end of the day, he's a rapper, he's a producer, he's a fashion mogul, he's an icon. So you gotta respect him, man. And all praise to Kanye, man. He did reach that billionaire status. Hey, you know, regardless of what you feel about him, I don't care what you got to say. I understand that, because I had, you know what I'm saying, I had debates about Kanye too in certain opinions, but I never question his greatness. I don't question his greatness when it comes to who he is as an icon, as a legend. That's just really what it can boil down to. So all praise to Kanye, definitely. You feel me? I had to give a shout out to Ye. And before I do the Would You Rather, man, like I told you guys, to enter this promo, and it's not promo because it's just free, man. It's just free game, and it's to the entrepreneurs, all entrepreneurs. I love you guys, all creators. So I'm doing this at the bottom of my heart, and I just really want people to really just get noticed. Not saying that they are, but then get noticed on another platform. Show love. I feel like that's our problem. We don't like to show love because somebody's doing what we're doing, or you know, you just envious of somebody because they're reaching a level of success. Nah, man, forget all that. My boy, you gotta follow my boy. I'm gonna put all the information in. I will put the clip in within this video. You already know, Faison View Podcast, this is how we coming. So my boy, it's Demo, and you gonna see it below. It's Demo Woods on IG, man. Real dude, man. Real dude. I went to college with him, man. Stand-up dude. I like my brother, for real. Like one of my brothers. And he really just, he's really pushing the envelope with really just being an entrepreneur and a creator. And he's funny though. He's funny. He makes skits. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing this thing. So hey, I would never not shout him out, and never not show respect to him. But hey, man, I want y'all to watch these skits, watch the video. We're gonna get it going.
What the hell this nigga want?
Here. What up, Jiggy?
What up, dude?
I'm at the crib cooler, man. Got that loud pack, nigga. Got some sippy.
Oh, yeah?
Got some Doc right now. We got some Doc. Oh, yeah? You trying to watch the game?
Yeah.
Who you say is playing tonight? Oh, the Lakers and Philly? Oh, all right. Shit, I'm going to throw that shit on, man. Come through. What's good, man? I know this ain't the Doc you was talking. What you mean? This is the Doc, man. You can't get no Doc. This is as Doc as you can get, nigga. What you talking about? This ain't the loud pack you was talking about, is it? Yeah, this is loud, man. Tripping. Time up. I know this ain't 2K right here, dog. Listen, bro. You know me my whole life, and I ain't never had no cable. You better watch this damn game. This is what we working with right now, okay? Now stop being ungrateful and watch the damn game.
Hey, we're gonna get it going. So for you to enter and to get on the Faison View Podcast, all you have to do is just send me your material if you're a creator or entrepreneur, and hashtag the Faison View Podcast, and hashtag YouTube or hashtag Leak Faison. Make sure you just make it known what podcast that you're on, you know, and post my content with whatever I'm posting within that show. Just post that hashtag the Faison View Podcast, man. I'm gonna get you on here, man. I want to show respect and love to all the creators, all the entrepreneurs, man, that's doing it well and doing it big. You feel me? Like putting their product out there and staying consistent. So I'm gonna definitely give y'all the shout out, man. It's no problem to me at all. At all. I come genuine. Feel me? Point blank period. Ain't no ties and no strings attached. So lastly, man, would you rather have $1 million or make 2 wishes that do not include money. So you got 2 wishes that do not include money or $1 million. This is tough for me, but at the same time, it's not, because the 2 wishes I would wish for is really just overall happiness and really providing for my family and loved ones, especially my son. So I would definitely wish for property. That's definitely number 1, property, and just having acres of land. You know, with all my family, I want to have a big cul-de-sac. You know, just something dope. You know, that's my 1 wish. And then my 2nd wish would definitely be something dealing with my brand, my entrepreneurship, really to make it bigger and better. You feel me? So I would, with those 2 wishes, I'll put myself in position where money wouldn't be a value. It will already be in position. You feel me? So, and that's what people don't really understand. Like, even though the dollar, you can say the dollar rules the world, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't. It's really how you value that. It's how you personally value that dollar and how you put it out into the world. You get what I'm saying? Because everything is not about money. Money can't buy you happiness. It buys you access, and that's a difference. No matter what you think about it, it's a difference. You have people that really go through it mentally and have everything in the world you may think. So just a peace of mind is what's best. And those 2 things would give me my peace of mind, just providing for all my loved ones and really building a base, man, and building an empire. So those would be my 2 wishes. So I say 2 wishes rather than $1 million. You know, you feel me? But look here, man, the Faison View podcast every single week, Thursday, 5 p.m. Make sure you tune in. Hey, make sure you go get some bracelets, man. Go copy some jewelry, some necklaces, some waist beads, some anklets, man. I got it all for you, handcrafted by yours truly. Man, I love you guys, man. Make sure you tune in Thursday, 5 p.m., man. 1.